Particularly beautiful view of Venus this evening. Just came out to have a look at it and thought, damn it, it's too pretty. I'll have to come out and take a video of it. As you can see, we've got just over a half moon now, so must have been quarter moon last night. Yeah, Wednesday. Today's Thursday. But no zoom does it show clearly. Lift it just a little bit late. That's normal 1x zoom. And when I was looking just before, but I already can't see it now, but yes, that one right next to the moon. See how there's that little star just there? There it is. What the heck? Camera's trying to do weird things to me. That star there, that's one I got to get a telescope and there's another one there. It's not moon glare. Definitely got to get me a telescope and that one. That's what I think the moon actually is. Yeah, that one. Wow. Couldn't capture it before. See, that's up high enough to be capturing the sunlight, which reflects, or should I say, projects the solar energy into that upper atmosphere, which I've called Firmament B. Even at 10 times zoom, the moon looks like an orb, but to just the naked eye, it is a definite half moon, just a slight little bulge past the half towards the right. So the fully half lit side is facing exactly over there. This will be interesting to see what happens on full zoom. That's Venus. I'll just zoom back out now. 2.0, 1.7, 1.3, 1.0. Seems to give the best light at this time of night. It's actually brighter to the naked eye than what the camera shows, but because it always works for what they call best light conditions, of course, that's what it gives you. Look directly up there, and there they come into view. Orion's belt. The Three Kings. Anyway, so that light, and that is really interesting because on the camera I can see that star next to the moon. Okay, yeah, if I focus with my eyes now I can see it. Looking away from the screen, that is. It is definitely there. It looks further away to the naked eye than what it looks zoomed in. That's because of all that glare coming around the moon. If that glare weren't there, it would look to be more than a moon's width away from the moon. So that gives you an idea how much glare is there. And a chair. Oh, shut up. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That little moon is the moon. It is capturing solar energy. It projects it into the Firmament B at my estimate to be 12 to 14 miles high, which is, I'm not real good at going straight from feet to miles and stuff. I should work it out in metric too, but I think that works out around 65,000 feet or 70,000 feet, something like that. So when we see high altitude balloon footage and you see the blue glow of the earth beneath, that's the Firmament B, as I call it. It's not firm, that's gaseous. It's the edge of space, as they call it, because the sky ceases fluorescing blue and turns black or dark. And so at that layer, there's a layer of the noble gases of krypton and xenon. And these, when you isolate them and view them near something like a Tesla coil or whatever, one of those something generators that produce electrical charge, and you bring a vial of those gases near to it, you'll see them glow in the colours of sort of like what you call colourless light, like black and white or grey light. And that's why under a full moon you can actually read a book, but if you look at any coloured pictures you only see them in black and white, because those are the noble gases being particularly stimulated by the moon. And that's why it glows like a lamp at night, and people say it produces its own light, because in a way it is producing its own light by reflecting solar energy off that little moon there into Firmament B, creating the holographic plasma projection that we call the moon. And there you have it. It's aligning perfectly with the direction from where the sun would be to be illuminating it. That is exactly as I predicted. And if you'd like to ask me questions or try and prove me wrong, go right ahead, because I think I've nailed it, the secret to how the moon works on the stationary planar Earth. As to the stars and Orion's belt, well, I've got another solution for that, and I'm working on making something to make it look really cool and logical. It's going to take time. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.